Alright, so, after the gruesome scene we had last time, we're ready to get back into this, but, yeah, hopefully this one's a little bit less, gruesome. To find out he was still alive as that was happening.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
Alright, so we're back in the sleep study room, and I guess we got some sleep, which may not have been that peaceful. I take a moment to inspect it more carefully. It's modestly decorated, but the colors appear carefully selected to be as uninteresting as possible. I'm lying in a bed. The mattress is equally bland, not terribly comfortable, but not terribly uncomfortable. All in all, I've never seen a room quite so neutral. Didn't we talk about this already?
Yeah, they told us it was supposed to be neutral.
So we meet again.
Kangai.
Oh hey, Li Mei. I turn my head to see Li Mei sitting in a chair beside my bed. I wonder if she was also feeling ill or if she was just watching for us. Hey, what happened?
You passed out.
Aki leans against the wall at the far end of the room. Her arms are crossed, and her expression remains casual.
Don't say anymore. Someone might be listening.
Yeah, we do have a one-sided mirror, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's correct.
Her eyes briefly flick towards the mirror set into the wall. Right. I hope Jupiter and her team aren't observing me right now. That would be all kinds of creepy. I give Aki a small nod and turn my head to face the ceiling again. Where's, Kizaki?
He's sleeping at the dorm.
Is he okay?
No, he isn't. He's overwhelmed and sick.
My god.
Really? He doesn't even have a Kansei like ours where we experience everything like that. He's just quite a squeamish fellow.
But he has a really good memory, so maybe now he can, like, never get that image out of his mind.
I guess so, but still. I think
Yeah.
ours is a
Way
worse
worse.
one.
Way worse.
I'm sorry. I turn my head back and forth to inspect the bland room. So what am I doing here?
Resting. Aaron's in his bed, Kizaki's in the other one. We figured you'd like a proper place to rest other than the floor.
Wait, they put us in a room that didn't have a bed?
No, there's a bed in this room. You just mentioned it. It's for sleep studies, remember?
No, not here, but for our, like, dorming purposes, they gave us... It was Aaron had a bed and Kizaki had a bed, but we didn't have a bed?
I guess not.
Why would they dorm us in a room without a bed?
Oh, I don't know. I'm glad we got a proper place to rest where Aaron is not.
Yes, that's true.
That's a
Poor
much
Naoki.
better proposition to me. Thanks. Aki allows a thin smile to crack across her face.
Thank Li Mei. She's the one who did most of the heavy lifting.
Really?
Oh.
She sounds terse. Is there something I'm missing? That she's pissed off at us because we let Naoki go alone? Which, come on, the guy has to grow a pair, really.
What are you talking about?
I mean, are you mad at me or something? Aki's expression tightens.
You let my brother go off on his own. You let him experience that horror.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? Seriously, after all the other scenes we've been through, why is this one too much? Obviously, we didn't know in advance what it would be, although, I mean, I knew it was going to be a murder, but we've been in these situations before, and it's important that he sees this. Why are we suddenly afraid to use our powers?
I don't know.
Like, he was afraid to see the body, even though we've done it before. And now he's afraid to see the thing to remember stuff, but he's done it before.
I
What?
don't know.
I don't know. Am I missing something? I let him go. Since when was I his babysitter? In case you haven't noticed, he's a grown adult. He's not a child to be doted on. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Li Mei
no.
glances at me, then Aki. She looks worried.
I'm well aware he's not a child, but I'm not sure you understand that.
What?
We just said he wasn't. What are you
What?
talking about?
You're the one who dismissed his concerns.
What concerns?
If you trusted his judgment, you wouldn't have sent him off on his own like that.
He wasn't on his own. He had Aaron.
I know.
Although, as much help as he actually is. Oh my.
But he didn't, like, object to it.
No. And wasn't she the one that said that we should send him on his own last time? Remember in the last game she said, oh, everyone separate and go on your own.
Yeah.
Although at that time we didn't know anything would be suspicious, but still.
Ugh.
That doesn't change the fact that That doesn't change the fact that it was his choice to go.
Kangai.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I think you're angry because he went and did something without your precious permission. I've seen how you treat him. You tell him where to go and what to say without any regard for what he wants. You just hate the fact that he made a decision without your approval. Oh shit, it is on
Here we
now.
go.
I feel like Li Mei is gonna like erupt, like with this like explosive situation. You know, she's kind of like the slime in Ghostbusters 2. Remember when it's like when there's bad vibes in the air, she's gonna get upset or
Oh
something.
no.
Aki's eyes widen and she advances towards me.
You don't understand what it's like for him!
Li Mei stands quickly and places herself between us.
Stop.
Or she'll just react calmly and try to separate us. Or that. It's the first time I've seen her look so determined.
You are both scared and confused, and you're mistaking it for anger.
Ah.
We only have each other. Please do not destroy what we have.
I'm pretty sure we're actually angry.
Li Mei nods at Aki.
Go see him. He needs you.
Aha. With a sigh, Aki steps back and shakes her head.
You're right.
Li Mei would make a good counselor, it seems. She smiles sadly at Li Mei.
I'm sorry for making this hard on you.
She takes a moment to regain her composure before speaking again.
We'll have to talk later, Con, about what happened at the tower.
Oh, right. Yeah. Aki nods and shuts the door softly behind her. Li Mei sits at the foot of my bed and stares at me with wide eyes.
You're hurting.
A little. I'm still not sure what happened.
Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realize that much. Li Mei's voice is so quiet. I almost missed what she said. What? I lean towards her and she lowers her head to meet mine.
Kangai is strongest through touch. Contact with blood amplifies it.
Really?
Blood is stronger than like touching the skin like we did last time.
I guess that makes sense.
It is the purest and the strongest.
She reaches out and places her hand on mine for a brief second before flinching. Now I wonder, how does this concept work if like we have someone's vial of blood and, you know, it's extracted before they die, like say just, you know, someone's taking blood from someone
Mm-hmm.
and then they die later on, we touch the blood. Does that work?
I don't know.
Or does it have to be after they died?
I don't know.
Or while they're dying?
It's probably after they died or while they're dying because there's no way he's never touched someone's blood before, right?
Well, when did you just
Like-
randomly touch someone's blood?
Well, you know, like you're playing in the playground and like someone skins their knee or
yeah, but
something.
that's like that wouldn't work because they're not dead at that time.
Right. So
But I
you
mean, like, if you have their vial of blood and, like, let's say they die at a later point in time, and then after they're dead, you touch their blood, which was extracted before they died, then would you see their death?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just a theory I'm throwing around. A question, which may not be answered, or maybe it will be, or maybe it's not important. My head is still throbbing. It must hurt her too much simply to touch me. I'm sorry.
No.
She turns away from me. I can tell she wants to say more, but she's struggling to find the words. We sit in a tense silence for a minute, avoiding eye contact. Listen. Li Mei shakes her head.
Please just rest.
It's probably good advice. She smiles and rests her hand gently on mine again.
I will be near.
Well, thank you for keeping watch on us. It's good to have someone nearby, just in case. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. This time, sleep comes easily.
We're always sleeping.
No. Gone are the bright lights and the weight on my chest. I feel like I can breathe again. I'm not sure how long I can sleep, but by the time I wake up, my mind is a lot clearer. Whoa. I sit up slowly. My body feels stiff. I look around the room. Li Mei's in the chair beside me, sleeping. Even in sleep, she sits upright, hands folded neatly in her lap. If it weren't for the subtle motion of her breathing, I'd mistake her for a work of art shaped by a master artisan. Well, whoa, that's an interesting,
What the heck?
an interesting, thing to say about her now. The lighting is still neutral. I can't tell if it's day or night. Probably by design. Now that I think about it, this room reminds me of that place. The lights were always the same, and the colors were always neutral.
Maybe it is that place.
Ugh. Now that place brings back bad memories. I reach out and place my hand gently on Li Mei's. Her skin feels cold to the touch. Li Mei? Wasn't there something about not waking her up that we were supposed to know?
Oh yeah, we're supposed to knock on the closet, and she was in the closet.
Her eyes fly open, and in a single unbroken motion, she leaps to her feet and snatches up the pen on the table.
And stabs us.
She brandishes it at me like a small dagger.
Oh no.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I curl up on the bed and hold my hands up in self-defense. It's just me. She looks surprised. I didn't mean to startle you, it's just, I thought you might be sick or something. Li Mei blinks a few times, as if she's just waking up for the first time. She looks down at the pen still clutched in her hand, and flushes a light pink. Something wrong? She tosses the pen back on the table and averts her gaze.
No.
Oh.
Okay, I get the hint. Conversation over. How long was I out for? She points to the bedside table. Unsurprisingly, Team Science has refrained from leaving a clock in the room, but the phone that Aki gave me is sitting next to the lamp. I pick it up and look at the screen. It's 5 p.m. already? Wow, did I really sleep that long? Li Mei nods. Where are the others?
Gone.
Gone where? Okay. I dial Aki's number. The phone only rings once before she answers.
Kan, you're awake!
Evidently, where are you?
Back at the dorms, taking care of Kizaki right now.
Kizaki? Someone else must be with her if that's what she's calling him. I can hear the faint sound of frenzied music in the background. Some sort of video game? Are they just playing games now while we're
I guess
here?
so.
Aaron's with you, isn't he?
Got it in one. How are you feeling?
Like my head just got bashed in with a giant bell. She laughs, but it's forced.
Yeah, this day didn't turn out quite like we planned, huh?
Nope, definitely not.
They never do they? I'm sure it went well according to someone's plan. She's quiet for a moment.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing. Why don't you come back to the dorms and we can chat about it?
Sounds good. I'm starving though.
Cafeteria's still open. Do you have your card?
I check my pocket. Yeah?
The two of you should get some food then. Come back when you're done.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Talk to you later.
Later. I hang up and turn to find Li Mei looking at me expectantly. Aki says we should go get something to eat.
Okay.
She turns and walks to the door. The hallway is still lit up with piercing light, but now that I know it's night outside, it feels a little colder. I walk slowly, carefully placing one foot in front of the other. I'm still feeling ill from whatever that was. Li Mei halts in her tracks and tilts her head to the side. What's wrong? She glances at the door to the main lab. There's some sort of sound coming from inside.
Uh-oh.
It sounds like someone talking. No, it's more panic than that. Is someone in trouble? Is it gonna be those two assistants to that woman?
Probably. Maybe Chance is there.
I run to the door and throw it open.
Don't let it get away!
Uh-oh.
Is it an escaped lab rat?
I hope it's a frog.
A blur of fur darts between my legs and into the hallway. Before I can react, Li Mei steps forward and scoops it up in both hands. It's a small white rabbit
Aw,
with shining red eyes.
how cute.
Li Mei carries it back into the lab. Is it gonna be like those rabbits they had in Lost?
Oh god, the numbered
Remember that
ones?
they were experimenting on?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Jupiter runs forward and lifts the rabbit from Li Mei's hands. She walks it back to a small cage, lowers the rabbit in, and shuts the door tightly. Jupiter leans back against a cabinet and sighs.
Crisis averted.
Hopefully that rabbit wasn't infected with some deadly disease.
I know. Oh, look at him.
Aw, how cute. They look similar with their white hair and
Yeah.
red eyes.
And pink ribbon.
Oh yeah. That even matches the ear and the ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
Li Mei tentatively approaches the cage. Her eyes are wide with curiosity.
It's okay. You can look.
Li Mei nods and I see a faint smile on her face.
Thank you.
She leans down until she and the rabbit are at eye level with each other. The rabbit turns to her and its nose twitches. Li Mei scrunches up her nose to mirror its actions. That is hilarious.
Looks like you've made a friend.
Li Mei nods once and leans in even closer. Did you want to say something?
I was going to say, and it bites her.
Jupiter smiles. She looks a lot more relaxed than she did this morning. You look happy.
Happy might be pushing it, but I'm definitely feeling better.
Sometimes it's hard to keep a cool head when dealing with all the administration. Especially when the second in command slacks off all the time.
Is it Star Wars or real soccer? Second in command?
David, he's supposed to be in charge of inventory and making sure everything is where it belongs.
She points at the rabbit.
Like making sure all the rabbits' cages are locked properly.
Oh.
That seems like basic protocol. I see he takes his job very seriously.
Indeed.
So what's up with the rabbit anyway? Are you giving it a super soldier serum? Gamma radiation?
Nothing so dramatic. Just examining the effects of some drugs on various organs.
Oh, that sounds sad though.
Oh yeah, curing cancer, huh? Jupiter rolls her eyes.
Hardly. What's the phrase? Too many cooks in the kitchen?
Too many cooks spoil a pot, I think. Or poison the pot, is more appropriately for this kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter considers the phrase for a moment.
Cancer isn't the only disease in the world, but it looks like it if you see what drug companies spend money on.
So you're not in it for the money?
I have enough already.
Do you now? Jupiter brushes the question aside. So, how exactly do you examine the effects of these drugs anyway? Jupiter stares at me sympathetically before glancing at Li Mei. Li Mei straightens up and faces her calmly.
Do not worry on my account. This creature was born only to die for the sake of others. I understand.
Aww.
The cold hard truth. Alright then. Oh. I stare at the floor and kick at it a few times. That killed the conversation pretty fast. And on that note, I think we'll leave off for this episode. Hopefully things will start looking a bit more cheery starting next time, but who knows. Anyway, take care guys, and see you next time.
Bye.